Hey! Time for another little adventure. I am currently... Let's see, what was the last thing we did? The last thing we did was that we sailed from Fårö to Nynäshamn, and I have been remaining in Nynäshamn ever since. It's been so long. But I kind of drained my batteries on that trip. Well, not completely drained, but I would like to charge them before I do anything else. And the spot that I'm in is one that I can stay in for free. I've been able to borrow this one, but it doesn't have enough amps so that I can actually charge my motor battery. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to move over to the guest harbor, which is just the harbor right around the corner, and stay there for the night so that I can charge my motor. And then tomorrow we are headed off to, I'm sorry for being so shaky, I did like a arm workout yesterday and my arm's a little worn. Yeah, so I'm gonna move my boat over there and then charge the batteries, meet up with Toby. Toby's also moving their boat over there, and then tomorrow we're headed off.
Hi, my name is Nova Lohman and I am a solo sailor. For 5 years I completely renovated my sailboat, a beautiful old vessel from the 1970s, and in the summer of 2021 I set sail without any timeline for returning home. On board with me is my loyal companion, my dog Neno.
Out on the water, and I'm trying to decide which spot to go for. There's so many options. It's October, FYI, so the marina's fairly empty and there's so many various spots to go for. I could go alongside, I could go with a buoy in the back, I could go between fingers. Actually, I think I'm gonna go around because I think Toby's gonna go over there alongside, but I don't really want to be alongside because I'm gonna leave the boat and go shopping and stuff, and I'm gonna leave Neno on the boat, so I don't want to leave him alongside because then he will just jump off, because he'd be doing that. So, and I don't want to be with the boy in the back when other boats are alongside, because that's just I hate that. I'm moored. I took like the easiest spot I could find. At first I was gonna like try to get as close to land as possible because, you know, why not? There's plenty of space. But then I realized that I haven't actually checked the prognosis for tomorrow, and I don't want to end up in like a spot that I won't be able to get out of tomorrow. So this spot I can get out of no matter the conditions, and I'm going sailing tomorrow. Now I'm gonna check in and walk Neno. Just went to pay the harbor fee, and she was like, oh, you don't have to hang anything on your boat because it's gonna be closed for the weekend, so no one's gonna be here anyway. So I was like, oh, so I paid for nothing? She was like, yeah, pretty much. I feel like I need to make a point of what month it is, because I'm editing a video right now, well, not right now, but before I went out with Neno, and it's super sunny and it looks like it's in the middle of summer, but it's in September. And like, it probably looks like I've been filming all summer and I'm just gonna like pour content out all winter, but like I started filming in like August or something. So most of the videos have been like late August, September, October. So it's October right now. I'm eating ice cream. It's very warm.
When I was reversing out, I actually had to stop my maneuver because a motorboat came out of nowhere and went really tight behind me. In the 110 meter wide space, he goes within 2 meters of me, the only other boat in the harbor. But I actually feel really lucky that he did that, because right as he passes me, he snags a line in his propeller. And if he hadn't done that, I would have gotten that line in my propeller.
Ja. We are off. I've spent so much time in this harbor this summer. I'm gonna jibe soon. I figured I would leave it underway, just like with sails up. I sailed out of port, and I'm noticing some stuff I have to deal with. Hi.
So the thing I had to fix was this, the little yellow thing. It keeps the sail down, and it had broken. I used to have one of those like Velcro things that you're supposed to have for this, but that one also broke. I don't remember when. So I replaced it with this. And this has lasted me for well over a year, and now it's replaced with a new one. I guess I'm gonna have to go up with some like better solution for this in the future, but right now this is working really well.
So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to edit a video because we were doing like 2 knots and it was a little bit frustrating, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna distract myself and I have a video to edit anyway, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm sitting right here. But in the last hour I have jibed like 3 times. I've had to furl and unfurl the Genoa maybe 3 times. I've taken the whisker pole up and down. And yeah, so I'm not really sure why I thought I could edit as well while sailing in the archipelago, because the wind is fickle and I want to catch every little breeze of it, so very distracted. But right now I'm actually doing 4.5 knots in the right direction, which is great. I've got about 3 nautical miles in this left in this course that I'm keeping right now. So we'll see what happens. It's 16 left until I reach where I want to go tonight. But yeah, I was hoping to arrive before dark so that I could moor against the cliff. But yeah, if I arrive after dark, I'm just gonna drop the anchor somewhere in the middle. But yeah, we'll see. Wind is picking up. I'm doing my best to take advantage, she says, while not trimming her main. Now I'm doing my best to catch it. Are currently racing the sun, and after the first like hour of setting off, I had kind of resigned to arriving in darkness, but right now it looks like I'll arrive before sunset, provided I can maintain the speed. But the wind is being super shifty and I'm soon gonna go into like, because I've been on a more open area, but now I'm going to go in between the islands, so I might lose the wind, but right now it looks like I'm gonna make it. It's gotten a little bit chilly, so I've got all the wool I've got and the felvies on, and Emma's got a blanket.
Since I have a little bit of light left, I decide that I'm going to moor against the cliff. I've never moored against land in this exact spot before, but a tell about how it's going to look below the waterline is the formation of the visible rock. You can often assume the inclination of the visible land will continue on underwater. In this spot it's pretty easy to guess it's going to be shallow and rocky. Something that astonishes me whenever I look through my clips is how slowly I move on the boat. I've actually sped all of these clips up to double the speed. Lots of people ask me how I have time to do everything on my own, and the truth is, no matter how fast you move, you can never be in two places at once. So instead, it's more important to make sure that you're confident in your maneuvers, because the room for error is less when you're alone. When I go into these places where I'm unsure about the terrain, I go in really slowly and actually feel my way with the keel. In this spot, I get stuck a few times on rocks and have to shimmy around them to get to a good spot, but eventually I end up where I want. Sometimes I'll tighten the anchor line and leave the motor pushing us forward a bit, just to stay in place while I walk to the front to have a look.
We made it right before sunset, or at sunset maybe. It took a while to tie up because there's like nothing to tie up against here. Yeah, now I'm gonna give Nano a proper walk, and it's time to make dinner and go to sleep.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. In the next one, Nano and I will explore the island for a little bit, and then we will keep sailing towards our destination. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy holidays!